Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some Madden football. Sit back and relax.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With that, let's get on up to Jacksonville. Standing by for the call, it's our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State at TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And off we go from Jacksonville.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Throwing here on first down, Flacco. And his first pass is incomplete.
That one felt incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood.
Bad start.
To a great
Bad
hitter in
start.
baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better than it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
He's got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and hold on that quickly.
Yeah, exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times it just ran past you at the initial point of contact and then they're deep.
A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range.
First
They're in a good
down,
spot.
Broncos.
You know that people
Second
just like
first
to take a
down.
shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Throwing again on 2nd down. Flacco over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jake Butt, the tight end, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Passing play, Flacco. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to
Field goal time.
defense. This
Kick
guy's
is up.
sitting back.
Good.
He's not playing receivers as much as he's playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating
3-0.
first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of the team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. That's fielded in the end zone. So here are the Jaguars now with a long field ahead. They're led onto the field by a former 3rd-round pick back in 2012, and that's the quarterback, Nick Foles.
Love his build, love his arm. Had a Pro Bowl season with the Philadelphia Eagles, looking to scale those heights once again.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Fights through and now a crease.
Go, baby!
It's a foot race.
Go!
He's at the 30.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, 95 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Well, from back where that one started, they were hoping probably for just a few yards on the ground there. Instead, they get 90-plus and into the end zone.
And as much credit as I have to give the guys on offense, I often think when I see a run of that magnitude that there has to have been a mistake made, maybe even multiple mistakes.
6-3.
Because you're expecting him to run the ball in that stage of from that stage of the field. Instead, it turns into one of the longest runs that we're going to see in the NFL.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possession.
6-3.
Maybe they don't match
Denver
up
back in
possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried, they just didn't get it done.
What are you doing? Throw it!
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Like a freight train.
What are you doing, guys?
Campbell with a sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs or putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now on 2nd and 13. Flacco. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Flacco. And that is incomplete.
Oh my gosh.
Not sure what happened out there, but
Terrible.
the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
The kick by McManus is good, and that will tie things up at 6-6. So 2 first quarter
Tie ball game,
converted
6-6.
on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is that he scored touchdowns. And of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully, he'll be kicking extra points instead.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That will pick up a 15 for Jacksonville.
Yes, sir. Leonard Fournette has a well-deserved reputation as a physical, powerful runner. He's going to drop a shoulder and run over people time and time again. I think he uses it to his advantage. How about that last run?
Good run.
Set him up. Looked like he's going to drop the hammer, but give him a little shake. And what did he do, partner?
Got the defender right there in his way.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the hole, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
Spiked it.
And what in the world? Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football. Completes it to Lee. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. These two teams all tied after one.
End of the first, 6-6.
Fournette, a first down carry. Fournette, a first down, still going. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on, just like about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there and think, all right, 2 already. I get some more. I get some more. He'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. The touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
14-6.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Flacco. And open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back.
Throw it!
First down.
Oh, sack!
Pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. Calais Campbell able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of.
That was a good sack.
So it just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Flacco on the give to Lindsey. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. That'll get a little bit back. Give him 5 on the run. And they'll be left with their 3rd and 13. 3rd and long for Joe Flacco. A little check down to Lindsey. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leaves them 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. Here we are now, 4th and inches.
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys. NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Leonard Fournette on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows who's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. So that one will be accepted.
Automatic first down.
20-6.
Entering auto flip on pop-up the I was able to view your defensive play to best match defensive formation. If you want to manually flip your defense in the play call screen, you can turn it off now. It will stay off until it is done with the con.
Pass complete to Jake Butt. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Flacco off the play fake to Lindsey. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Oh, come on,
So
dude.
my observation has been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter will have time to change things.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding position,
Punting.
and tackling
20-6.
immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. On the draw, this is Fournette. And always going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they got it run across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Good play.
First good for 20 and a first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Look, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll be brought down. Well, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Yep. 2nd face mask.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Foles. And this is caught by Lee. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marquise Lee. As the first half is winding down, and the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. There's Foles, and this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. He's got Jake Butt as tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
28-6.
Entering auto flip on top of the Iowa manual flipping your defensive play to best match defensive formation. If you want to manually flip your defense in the play call screen, you can turn it off and all the special controls during the time.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, this from 38 yards. And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this third quarter. The teams are already back out there, so let's not waste any time as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. He'll have a first down past the 40. Fournette fighting through. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside, they can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play.
28-9 in the third quarter.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Pro Bowler Chris Harris is in on the tackle. Foles on the handoff, going to give it to Blue. Able to fight through one tackle.
Wow, what a run. What a run.
They're trying to show you they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. And he's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go on a 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now Leonard from Madden. And a nice pick up there, so take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow his offensive lineman to get up to the second level.
And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those
Field
guys.
goal is no good. Score remains 20-9. 28-9.
Yard line. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 28 yards.
28-9 our score.
Start as a quick hitter, but in this
Third
play,
quarter.
he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Back to the ground, this time to Freeman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
First down, Broncos down by a lot.
Play action, Flacco.
Oh my God! He caught it!
Will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A gain of 32 that time.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. That's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run it into Janovich, the fullback. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Second down and goal. Flacco looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver.
Into the third.
Now it's third and goal. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
Timeout defense. I took a timeout.
Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is third and goal. Flacco looks to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Another 3 on the board. He's been the lone bright spot. That's now
28-12.
If this offense had finished a few drives, we'd be looking at a different complexion to this ball game, because right now, the trade is really wrong for them, isn't it? They're trading field goals while the other team's scoring touchdowns. That's not going to work.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh boy, take off, buddy.
Well, you take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full up protect mode. You want to make sure you're running, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
On the run, it's Fournette.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
25 yards to pick up there, also a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach, because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. What play?
Yeah, they created a big run. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here. They'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. This is Fournette. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Face mask D.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
Time for the 4th quarter.
Situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good thing.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one. Brock Wagner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offense has spent a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. And that will get out of bounds. So that's definitely going to put a major crimp in any comeback plans they may have had.
34-12.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Flacco. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. They'll run with Lindsay. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Flacco. And that is incomplete here. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
They're going to look to throw on fourth with Flacco. Now pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Wow. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Now they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all.
Hey, what a good run.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. They'll go in by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. The tackle made by Todd Davis.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus and the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
Let's try to run forward with Fournette. Still
Go!
And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the... There he goes, right side! Touchdown, Jaguars! Leonard Fournette, 47 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, are almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And is there bad blood here? I mean, and go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want pile up points.
They did.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds.
The Jags are kicking butt today. Big time. Ouch.
And shedding the tackle and now some room. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A big chunk on the ground there.
42 to 12. 42 to 12.
They'll find Lindsay here. And he'll go down at the 28. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. To throw again on 2nd down. Flacco. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and it just comes down.
And Flacco drops the football. It's loose. And the Jags grab it.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Going down this big in the
You're saying afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he powers his way past the 30. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 3rd down, they run with Blue. Shrugs him off. Legs still churning.
with a giant pinball.
That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and the first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to give a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now Fournette. And shutting him off down the field. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and our crew, I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.
Post-game report player stats.
Jacksonville the winner, winning 42-12. What a great game by the Jacksonville Jags. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, keep comments appropriate and respectful.